I've got 20XX on my Nintendo Switch now, and this is a roguelike that kind of feels like Mega Man X, and it's got a lot of other features in it. I don't know too much about the game because it's really just been installed onto my machine, but I figured we would play it together in today's Let's Play and Chat. So let's do that. Blake Siefken is going to come up here and join me, and we are going to try to survive in this game. Let us know how the audio is. I'll shoot some stuff and make sure it's not too loud. Sounds okay in my earbuds. Hopefully it's okay on the chat. You guys can let us know. I'm just going to shooty. All right, good. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm also a big fan of Rachel McAdams as well. She's terrific in the movie. Okay, so we climb up walls like that, like a little bit like Mega Man X. And this game's been around for a while. It was in early access in 2015 on the PC, but it just made it to
2014.
Switch. 2014?
2014
wow.
It came out in early access.
Crazy. Okay, so it's I checked some early emails to reach out to the PR team to get a code for the game, and I saw that 20XX was proposed to EP way back then, you know, so it's funny, it's been around. But it seems like a perfect fit for this. Okay, so
do you think this character that you're playing as was inspired by Mega Man X?
Yes, I do.
Do you think maybe just a little bit?
Oh, they've been pretty clear about that. They've been pretty.
It's like the most blatant.
Well, she's a little.
Not that that's a problem with that, but. You know.
She's not really. She's not a robot boy. She's a robot girl.
Oh, that's totally different.
Okay.
Okay, I had a question about an escape room. Earlier.
Yes, okay.
Sorry, I can't find who wrote it. But Vic, have you ever done an escape room?
I have not done an escape room, no.
You should try them.
Have you done one?
I've done two.
Okay.
In Victoria. Victoria, for some reason, Victoria, BC has a lot of young, trendy stuff right now.
Okay.
Because their population is really young, because they have a lot of new tech people moving into the city. So they have a lot of like VR arcades and things, and that I did 2 different escape rooms in Victoria.
Very cool. No, I've never done that. I'd like to try that. What I just read is Cineplex is going all in on the Void, which is that VR tech that ILM created.
Okay. That makes sense.
And they've got a Star Wars thing that's been playing in Disneyland.
Yeah, that makes sense for movie theaters to start doing that kind of thing.
And so now they're going to bring it to the West Edmonton Mall this summer, and I happen to be going to Edmonton for a wedding, so I may be swinging by the mall to see if the Void is in.
Escape rooms are good family activities. Because you and your family can struggle to solve the puzzles, and then when they don't do the thing you ask, you can get really frustrated.
I think I'd love to do that. I've never done it.
It's a great family experience.
Okay, I'm really sucking. Okay. So this is Let's Play and Chat. If you guys have any chat questions or comments or anything like that, go ahead and do that. Blake will help navigate through. Helps us if you do all caps so we can see it a little bit better, but let us know. And certainly let us know what you think of the game. It is called 20XX. It's just come out for the Nintendo Switch in Canada. It's a $27 proposition, which I think is not a bad deal for the amount of content that's in this sucker. So it's more engineered to be endless, and you're constantly meeting bosses and picking up power-ups. I don't think it's really like the linear structure of the Mega Man X games where you're getting to the end of a boss fight and then you pick up a level and then you can open up another area. I don't think it's quite like that. This is more like you're navigating through a Mega Man X style dungeon. There we go. Oh, okay, so that was now we're into the credits. This has all been training so far.
You finished the game already?
Yep, that was it. That's awesome. Pretty good, right? So far, what's the game of the year? God of War. That's a very easy question for me to answer. That game is incredible. Incredible.
Workaway says he tried the Void in Toronto. It was a Ghostbusters experience.
Okay, cool.
What is the Void? Like, how does it? Is it based on different movie properties? Like, what is it?
Yeah, it's like a physical environment.
Okay.
And then they put the VR headset on you.
So it's an escape room with a VR headset?
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, it's like a maze that you walk through, and then everywhere you look, and they've also got physical sort of props and things like that to help define the experience.
And it can have like Ghostbusters and other franchises put on top of it?
Yes.
Okay, that's
and it's state-of-the-art technology that was developed at ILM because, you know, they're using VR to help sort of create shots and make things much more realistic.
So it's better. The VR is better than just what you get from like a home experience.
Yes.
It's a bit more refined.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, it's
that's the type of thing VR is going to be great for.
Yeah, I think as location-based entertainment, that's where it seems to be moving towards now. I'm on a lot of mailing lists for VR companies, and I see that happening a lot right now. There's a lot of move from the VR studios to create these location-based environments. So,
and it helps make it a more social thing.
Yes.
Because that's a big problem with VR gaming, right?
Okay, cool. So I haven't picked up any coins, and these would give me a power enhancer, heart container. So I get coins through different runs, and since it's a rogue, what is this?
Roguelite.
Oh, permanent upgrades. Yeah, since it's a roguelike, then I am likely only going to get so far, but I will unlock little bits that I can take into my next run. Okay, so the tutorial is what I just played. Leaderboards, we're not there yet. Challenges, here we go. Let's go with the red one. Oh, daily challenge. Nope.
Do the hardcore one, Vic.
No. Fail. No, we're gonna just play the game. Here we go.
Okay, I have a question from Abby Jamison.
Yes.
Question, will you guys be playing the Mega Man X collection on the future Let's Play in chat?
Mega Man Legacy Collection?
No, the
Mega Man X
Legacy.
Yes, absolutely.
I replayed Mega Man X, well, not the whole thing, on the Super Nintendo Classic recently. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, they're great, man. They're timeless.
Yeah.
I have the Legacy Collection on my 3DS, the first one, Mega Man 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I have it on my Xbox as well.
The original Mega
Yes,
Man.
the 8-bit ones.
The X one is coming out soon, I think.
But I guess we could play the original Mega Man games first before we play the.
And we should
both.
We should brag and say that both of us have played Mega Man 11 already.
Yes, we have. Very difficult, but beautiful.
It wasn't hard.
You son of a bitch. I have a really tough time multitasking. Talking and playing at the same time is not easy for me. As you guys that watch EP Live and our Let's Play and streams every day. It's a little bit different if I'm just streaming, but streaming and being on camera is tricky.
It's harder than you think.
Yeah.
I have a question from Rods27.
Yeah.
Wants a no spoiler review for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Volcano's
good.
The Volcano's really good. I said that a lot in my review.
That's the non-spoiler review.
It was ultimately kind of a futile cash grab. You know, I feel like it's just not really adding too much to the lore. But the Volcano was cool. I read a great summation from our friend Ian Boothby, who has been on EP Live. He wrote the fantastic kids book called Sparks, but he's a comedian as well, and he said Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is basically a movie where Ian Malcolm spends the entire time in the movie telling people that the idea for the movie is a bad idea. and he's so right. Okay, there's ice up there. That's why I keep falling. I'm in the chilly area here.
I figured that out the first time.
Okay, all right. I'm talking. I'm trying to answer. Ease up.
Again, yes, it's easier for me to sit and watch and be like, well, you should do that.
Yeah.
Blade Blur says, comment, thanks for the shirt. Shout out, Vic. I am sorry I couldn't be present.
Oh, for the shout out? No worries, bro.
Oh, I guess he wasn't here when you shouted out?
Yep, that's all good. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for wearing the shirt.
Samian111, is the procedural generation in this game noticeable? Does it make the progression feel stilted due to uneven difficulty spikes?
This is our first time playing it, so I don't know.
I don't think I'm smart enough for that sentence. I gotta like decipher what he meant.
Okay.
So like the procedural generation makes it the difficulty progression uneven?
I think what it is I'm getting that like millisecond delay when I look up there, and it's making it much harder. So I'm gonna try to play it off of the.
Watch out for that bird.
Okay.
Stagging you. I think you gotta jump once you land on that platform.
Oh man. Okay. All I have is the sword. Okay. Okay. Oh, can I climb up here? No.
I think you just gotta slide a bit and then.
Oh, I can jump off the platform. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. I forgot how I could do that. Okay. And now it's slippery time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can slide and jump because this game is nothing like Mega Man X.
No, there. Oh shoot. Okay.
What's that green thing?
I think that's a checkpoint. I hope, because this has been hard already.
Why would you care about spoilers in a Jurassic Park movie? They go to the island, dinosaur stuff happens, the bad guys
dinosaurs
die.
chase them.
They run from dinosaurs for 2 hours, the end.
Oh, it's so cynical. There were surprises in the first one. Oh, crap it. Damn it.
What first one?
Okay.
The first movie?
First Jurassic World.
No, there wasn't. No.
I mean, first Jurassic Park, I mean.
No, because you go into the movie knowing that the dinosaurs are going to break out, and they do.
I was shocked when I saw that T-Rex for the first time. I was screaming.
Yeah, that's like, an emotional moment, but that's not a spoil. It wouldn't be a spoiler to tell you ahead of time that the T-Rex is cool. You know what I mean?
Whoa, I went to the glory zone. All right, here we go.
Glory zone.
This is cool.
It sounds a bit odd.
No, I was completely shocked by the spitting dinosaurs and the intelligence of the raptors in the first movie.
Okay, that's fair.
And then the performances of all the human actors were incredible.
Yeah.
And nothing has stood up to that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I agree, yeah.
Nothing that they've done with Jurassic.
The first one is still.
Jeff Goldblum was a sensation in that first movie.
The first one is definitely one. I would put it on the at least in the top 5 action movies.
And it's easily in the top 10 of the movies that Spielberg has made.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Which is incredible that the guy has made more than 10 movies that are awesome.
He's made like 50 movies.
I know.
And
I hesitate to say Jurassic Park is one of his 5 best movies. What other director has made 5 movies that are so good that you can't even decide what the order is in the first 5?
What would be his top 5? I guess
Raiders.
Raiders, E.T.
Well, Schindler's List.
Schindler's.
Schindler's List is incredible, man.
I don't know. I'm torn between Schindler's List or Private Ryan.
Schindler's List is more powerful, I think.
Yeah, I think Schindler's List is a bit more interesting in terms of artistic style too.
The Private Ryan was incredible, but it was
mostly. Yeah, but I can only pick 5, so I got to be stingy.
Yes. Close Encounters, I think, is in his top 5.
I would put Jaws above Close Encounters.
Jaws? Oh my God! Like honestly, there's nobody like Spielberg.
Question from Blade Blur. Favorite movie of 2018 so far?
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna pick one that might surprise you, Vic.
Christ!
Do you want to hear mine?
Hold on.
It might surprise you, so we'll wait. Till
Okay. Oh.
Oh, the Metroid
no,
Prime.
mine's Avengers: Infinity War.
See, the thing that might surprise you is I was gonna say that as well.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm surprised how much I like that movie.
Sensational film, man.
It's really
so
good.
smart.
You know, I like all the reasons I like it. Are just going to be undone in the next movie.
Yeah.
But it's still, as a film unto itself, it's an incredible.
Oh
film.
yeah, and like honestly, the humanity of the humanity of Thanos was exceptional, and I loved Deadpool as well.
I think they should do an Oscar push for Josh Brolin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He deserves an Oscar or at least a nomination.
I mean,
for that role.
honestly, he was 3 of my favorite movies. This is too hard to talk in. 3 of my favorite movies of the year have been Deadpool 2. This is hard, guys. Deadpool 2, Avengers: Infinity War, and Sicario 2, which was insane.
Oh, I haven't seen Sicario 2.
And Brolin's in all 3 of those movies, and he's great in all 3 of those movies. Okay, so that was very hard. Your soul chips vanish when starting a new run. Really continue? Yes, chips are for suckers. Let's do this. I'm going up to Reverent, which is easy. This is like I'm sweating and my hands are sweating. This is intense already, guys, and I've done nothing. I aced the tutorial though. You guys all caught that, right?
Ryan Landis has a question, Vic.
Okay.
Thoughts on Amy Hennig's new venture into VR gaming? Because she said that recently that her new game she's starting a new studio and they're going to make a VR game.
Well, I think, what VR really needs is some really compelling storytelling and some innovation in the way that storytelling is interwoven with gameplay. And Amy's kind of a free agent, and she's probably got a lot of opportunities and lots of requests for collaboration. But VR has got some money to spend, and they need creators like Amy. So that makes a lot of sense. And the freedom and the challenge that VR is going to present to Amy is probably going to be something that's very exciting for her. I can't wait to talk with her about it. I think we all have a skeptical kind of eye around VR because we have yet to see that definitive piece of software that makes us all go, oh my God, I can't live without it. Like we can't live without our PlayStations and Xboxes and Switches. Or PC Master Race. Shout out to everybody. I shouldn't do that signal. Just PC.
Don't say Master Race and do that, Vic.
Yeah, that was weird, right? I was just saying hi. But you know what I'm saying, right? We all need those game systems, but I don't know if everybody needs the VR sets. Sorry. That was very deliberately not any other Master Race other than PC Master Race. Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was thinking like if Nintendo got into VR, they would make like an awesome game, or at least an awesome game.
Do you like Nintendo?
I do like Nintendo. I think Nintendo makes good games. Sometimes they don't always make the best hardware, but they make great games.
Or the best decisions.
Yes.
But yes, they do make incredible games.
They sometimes make very poor business decisions, but as a game company, they never make
right.
games. But yeah, I think it could, if Nintendo made like a Switch VR, you slide the Switch into a thing, and like how awesome would a Mario game be?
Virtual Boy 2.
Yes. What do you think about, this is from Famous Samus? What do you think about Nintendo saying that they're releasing 20 to 30 games on the eShop every week?
They are.
Yeah, they said they wanted to do this. I don't think that's a problem. I mean...
well, it's not a problem. It's just like, as a reviewer, it's hard to keep up with all of this.
I mean, some of those games could be like super quick, tiny little things.
There are, and like I was on a website today that keeps track of. I'm sorry, I don't remember what the website was, but I wanted to know what the file size was on this title because I actually downloaded this while I was at Starbucks before the movie, and.
They don't tell you how big it is before you download it?
Well, it wasn't in the eShop store. I was considering just putting it onto my phone and tethering it to my phone and doing that, but then it would have taken a ton of my data. So this is good. It's a roguelike, so I'm actually seeing a lot, but I'm not getting anywhere, which is because they're doing procedural levels. But it was the site where I looked at everybody or at all the file sizes was enormous. It was scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. It's like, holy crap! Look at all these games. There are like almost every SNK game, almost every Neo Geo game is on the Switch already.
They don't want to be another Wii U where there was nothing.
Yes. Yeah, we have got to make a couple of videos about the amount of material on the eShop.
Yes. Someone is Adrian Leon. Is your studio air conditioned enough? Yeah, we have an AC over there.
Yeah, we have an AC. It's a little bit loud.
We can't have it on during the stream because it's loud. But like Vancouver hasn't been that hot.
Yeah, we're okay. We're not like California or Quebec right now, and or anybody that's experiencing a heat wave right now.
At least not our part of BC.
Yeah.
You go up to like the interior,
Kelowna.
35 or whatever.
Yeah, we're pretty good right by the water in Vancouver. There's a reason why these are the most expensive house prices in almost all of North America.
World.
Yeah, almost the whole world. Yeah.
We're like the third least affordable city on the planet right now.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, this is an intense game. Holy crap! You have got to concentrate when you play this, which I'm not doing.
Ryan Landis says Mario Kart VR. You know what? That reminds me. Nintendo made a Mario Kart. They've already made VR games. There's like a Mario Kart VR game and one other one.
Did they make it or did they license it?
They made it for. They might have licensed it, but it's for like Japanese arcades.
Cool.
And it's like a Mario Kart VR game in Japanese arcades. I think maybe Bandai Namco made it.
Oh yeah, they have a good relationship with. Oh my God, this is hard, guys. This is so hard.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
That seems like Mario Kart in VR would be perfect.
Yeah. Oh look, I can do this. I forget that I can just do that. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll get this. I'll get this. I'll get this.
I believe in you.
All right. Okay. Oh,
those things fall.
Whoa! I got a hit point. Oh my God, this is great.
Why hasn't Windjammers made its way to the Switch?
I don't know. Will,
I don't know what is Windjammers.
I tweeted to it's a. I don't think I've ever played it, but it's like a classic. Somebody explain what it is, like a surfing thing or something like that. But I tweeted today that NBA Jam, it's ridiculous that it's not on the Switch. And like all the Midway games, Robotron, Defender.
Well, NBA Jam, it's a licensing thing, probably, right?
Yeah, but it should be here. Holy Christ, this is hard.
There's a Twitter account that I follow. And it's just a bot that like takes any random game name and says, "Why isn't this on the Switch?"
Oh, does it?
It's just like the most random stuff, like, "Why isn't Chicken Shoot on Switch?"
No.
You know what would be great?
No, we don't need that. We need Robotron on Switch.
But it'd be like, you know what would be great, and then some random like Vita game from like that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah. Honestly, how come Sony didn't announce a PlayStation Portable to challenge the Switch?
I think it'll come eventually.
You think?
Maybe, I don't know.
How would they? I mean, more horsepower for sure, but what else would they have to do to challenge this machine?
For what? What would Sony have to do to challenge the Switch?
Yeah.
I don't know. Make a. What would be next for Sony? I mean, PlayStation 5 all streaming. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh.
You could make a play. I think. I've always thought that VR, personal home VR, will take off when the headsets get small enough that you can take them with you and they're not tethered.
Right.
So maybe like the PlayStation VR 2 or 3 will be a much smaller device that won't need a PS4.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool.
That would.
Oh wow, man! I'd never even considered something like that. That's a great idea.
That would be great.
So the PlayStation VR 2 becomes a portable game system in a way. Whoa, cool! I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah,
I think there's going to be a lot of whoa! I didn't know I could do that.
Because Oculus is working on a prototype that doesn't need a VR headset that doesn't need a PC.
This is awesome.
It just has all the technical stuff in the headset itself.
Right.
So if Sony did that with the PlayStation VR, which will probably be possible in a few years, to make like a smaller PS4 that just fits inside the thing, that would be awesome. Like, look how small the Switch is, and it's not as powerful as the PS4, but it's pretty close.
I put Soul chips in there, and then I can.
Ryan Landis, do you think GTA 5 on the Switch is a pipe dream at this point? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, I do.
I think they've moved on.
You think?
I think so, yeah.
Continue.
Because it would have to be multi.
Can you join? I don't know if this says popped in.
Can I join?
I don't know.
I don't know if I want to play this game, Vic. It looks pretty hard.
It is co-op, but I don't know if you can join or not.
Just drop in.
I don't think so.
Is the batteries dead on that?
Nope. It sees it, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay, sorry. We don't know how to get you in there.
Question: why isn't High Heat Baseball 2003 on the Switch? That's a good question.
Why isn't YouTube on the Switch so you can watch the review?
Oh
of
yeah,
High Heat
why
Baseball?
isn't? Yeah. What up with that?
What up with that? I wish I had a gun. I'm not gonna lie.
In this game?
Yeah. Yeah, in the game, not in real life. I don't need a gun in real life. Come on!
But Vic, think of all those bears.
Yeah.
Windjammers is a 1994 Neo Geo game, which is essentially frisbee pong.
Ah, cool.
That is a good summation of that game.
Okay. Go, 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 go. Okay, I took some good health points off of this thing. Oh no.
Question: when are we getting Skyrim on BlackBerry phones?
I have the BlackBerry to review. It's the Key 2, which I'll have a review of soon. I've been playing around with it a little bit. Maybe I'll try to shoot that tomorrow, and we'll get that to you guys as soon as we can.
You know what I want on the Switch, Vic?
What's that?
Half-Life 2.
Yeah? Don't think you're getting that.
Why not?
Don't think so. You could.
Why you gotta hate on?
Don't think you're
I think
getting
if they release a Half-Life VR game, which the rumor is they're porting Half-Life to the HTC Vive, I think if they do that and they release like a new remastered Half-Life 2, I think it will be released on the Switch.
That's dope.
I mean, it's an old enough game; it should run on the Switch. Easily.
Totally. We'd need the whole Half-Life 1 and 2 and all the chapters as well.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, give me Half-Life 1, all its expansions, Half-Life 2, and all of its expansions. Give it all in a nice little package.
Okay. So remember, you can stop whenever you've given up hope. Bureau of Encouragement. This is awesome, guys. I'm loving this game.
The best thing about video games is you can just stop playing them when you get tired of them.
That is a good thing about video games. Yeah. It's a very, very cynical thing to say, but it is a good thing. Okay, so what is this? I can play as Nina? Sure, let's play as Nina for a bit.
Does she have different...
She's got a gun, so I could play as the
got
sword.
A gun.
Do I have any... Let's see what I can get here. This is a... oh, and the upgrades changed. So what does this do? All stats up. Not enough soul chips. Do I have any soul chips left? No. I have 2 soul chips.
If you get all 6 soul chips, you can complete the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. What does this do? Reclaimed Spark. Powers deal slightly more damage. Sure, let's do it. All right. Okay, so I used my soul chips on that. My little robot friend is talking to me.
Here's a big question from EMAC.
What is this? Multiplayer. Ah, you want to play some multiplayer? Might as
Sure,
well.
let's do it.
Okay.
I have a question from EMAC, though.
Couch co-op.
Just to prove that we're live, EMAC.
Yep.
What do you see in Nintendo's future after the Switch?
I
I don't think they can ever not make another game like this, system like the Switch.
Press the 2
the A
tops. And the A when we're ready. There we go. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Come and join. Come and join. Hello.
So what am I doing? I'm just going over to you.
Yep. Jump over to me, and then we're going to play multiplayer. Here we go, guys.
Yeah, I think every Nintendo system from now until the end of time has to be...
What is this doing? Why?
Because I'm already here, so now we just go to the level.
Oh, just play?
Yeah, to just go find the level.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha. Easy.
Let me show you how it's done, Vic.
All right, let's do this. Look at that. Two silhouettes in there. What is this? Just got back from eating. Soulcaster, you're tuned into EP Live, where we do a live show where we have the news and segments and reviews and interviews. And right now we're in Let's Play and Chat, and we're playing 20XX right now on the Nintendo Switch. This is Blake. I'm Victor. You're Soulcaster. Great to meet you. Say hi to everybody in the chat.
What were you eating, Soulcaster?
Awesome people.
He was eating awesome people?
No, everybody in the chat is an awesome person. I'm very grateful that you joined us today, and we will do our best to not die. No promises. Dead.
Do you remember like when I was getting frustrated watching you play Mega Man?
Yes.
At E3?
Yes. Welcome to hell.
I was filming you playing Mega Man 11.
I know.
I was getting really annoyed.
Oh, this big sigh.
It's like, Vic, because you
Vic,
fucking up.
You can't jump there. Don't. You gotta jump there. Don't you see that?
It's like, Vic, you're embarrassing me in front of the Capcom people.
I'm just laughing. This is so fun. I'm so bad at this. That's my mic impression. Shit, where am I? Am I out already?
Am I so far behind that it's the camera focused on me?
No, I'm dead. I don't bring me back to life, Blake.
How do I bring you back to
life?
I don't know how to bring you back to life.
I don't know. Maybe I'm in that chest.
How do I open the chest?
Shoot it. Hey, life extender.
Okay, but how do I get to you?
I don't know. Where am I?
Is this a dead end? Where am I going?
Yep, game over. Maybe I'm at the checkpoint, the next checkpoint that you get to. I don't know where I am, man. I don't know.
I don't know where you are.
I can pause the game.
Fuck?
That's all I can do. Sorry.
Well, I died,
here we go. All right.
I guess we both went down to our last life.
Okay.
Blade Blur comment, I actually got a chance to play Kingdom Hearts 3 at a convention I went to last weekend, and it was great. Are you excited for it like me, as a casual fan?
I am ridiculously excited. That was the last thing that I saw on my pre-E3 judges event week, where I looked at about 60 games, and that was the last one. And usually when you've looked at 60 games, you're like, okay, here's another game. But I loved it. I thought it was really charming, and the gameplay was solid, and it was beautiful to look at. And I was a little, not super impressed with the way some of the dialogue was written for characters that I know and love, because they're always in my house on the, we're always watching Disney stuff. But it was great, man. I was really, really happy. And then, oddly enough, as we had scheduled, my family and I went to Disneyland the next day, and it was just a fitting way to celebrate Disney after seeing Kingdom Hearts, you know, just like the game. So it was really cool. Oh, that's
just a dead end.
That's gone. Okay, you took it. All right, so you're over there now. I love that it zooms out like that.
I wonder how far it'll zoom out.
That's cool. So let's get some health up here. I don't have any cash. Okay. You want to go spend some cash up there? Do you have any cash?
Fuck. Sorry, what?
No, it's okay. It's all right. Here we go.
Would it be great if there was friendly fire?
Right. There probably is. Oh. How cool is it that we're playing a co-op Mega Man type of experience?
Yeah, that is cool. I mean, I guess there is no co-op in any of the Mega Man.
This is great.
What is this thing do? Oh, it's fine.
He's swift. Okay, so we gotta kill everything. Slay them all.
I can't shoot up, right?
Yeah. This is gonna be a huge game on this machine. This is gonna do very well for these guys.
This is like a game I actually might want to keep playing.
Yeah. It just looks great. They did a really nice job.
Can I take both of them?
I don't know.
Try it.
I don't know what
Oh,
that
you can
said.
go up here too. Look at that.
Yeah, the magnetic
My character
areas.
looks like a lobster.
Yeah, it's all right.
Because she's kind of red. Looks like a lobster claw.
Question. Hey, Vic, what do you think of the Nicholas publisher funding bonus items like old school color game manual with their games like Binding of Isaac Afterbirth? I think it's great, man. I love what Nicholas is doing. I know that they're running into challenges sometimes with getting all of the promises made, but it's tough to kind of fulfill shipping all of this stuff. But I know some of the folks involved with Nicholas. Tyrone Rodriguez is a friend. He actually, you might recognize him in early episodes of Electric Playground. So he used to work at Tips and Tricks magazine way back in the day, and we had a partnership with Tips and Tricks where they would come in and give us some codes and things and put them on camera. And that's where I first kind of met him. But he's a great dude.
Vic.
I'm dead. Okay,
Let's see how long I can survive.
but I know that he's passionate about games, always has been, and they created a cool company and they focused on cool indie smaller titles, and I think it's really smart. They've actually sent a couple of they sent Cave Story, the collector's edition for the Switch, and they sent me the Tiny Barbarian hard copy of that as well, and they come with all these little extra little doodads in the case, which is great. So I'm a fan of Nicholas, and I know they've got a very cool fighting game that blends in all of these different characters. I forget what it's called, Challenge Blades or something like that. That's coming up very soon, and it looks like a lot of fun.
This part is really hard.
I know.
This is stupidly hard.
Yeah, that's what this game is, man.
This is like...
Yes. Bring your skills.
This is like Half-Life hard.
And bring your skills and your patience.
This is like...
And your Half-Life skills.
This is like nothing like
Blade Strangers, thank you, Jordan Cunningham. I still want my Emperor's New Groove level complete with Patrick Warburton. Okay, that's an interesting comment right there.
That's a good movie. I like that.
A famous Seamus, you could put any Disney movies into Kingdom Hearts. What would you put in? I'd love to see Black Hole.
Star Wars.
Yeah, they own Star Wars. Yeah, that's probably going to come. They have
Star Wars and Marvel.
They have Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
In like the live action-y kind of look to it, which looks amazing. Yeah, and now the Marvel stuff would be great too. I hope that there's some Big Hero 6 stuff in Kingdom Hearts. I would suspect that there is.
I guess they can't do Star Wars because of EA. EA has the rights.
They probably would work that out, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Disney retains the right to use it and other stuff.
Yeah. But a Black Hole homage would be pretty rad. Condor Man, that's going way back.
What is that?
That's an old movie that nobody on this chat is going to know. Maybe Timberwolf.
So is this
Herbie
worse?
the Love Bug would be pretty rad.
Is this worse or better than Mighty Number 9, Vic?
Oh, it's better than Mighty Number 9. Mighty Number 9 wasn't terrible. It was just not as promised. I think we both have to be here to unlock it. Oh, there's some chips. Okay, here we go. Ready?
This is
Oh no, we've done it already. That's why it's locked. Whoa. Cool.
Yeah.
Soul chips. Go get them.
Where?
I got them. Oh, I'm dead. Twice.
Was it worth it?
Nope. And I couldn't even get it.
This part is stupid hard.
Okay.
It's like, and then the birds come, and then...
Oh my lord.
I don't know how to get up to this. I don't know how to get up there, Vic.
Oh.
I don't know how you did that.
I'm dead. Is that it for me? Damn it. This is so tricky.
This part is really hard. It's harder than it looks, chat.
Mighty Number 9 was better than nothing. Yes.
Wasn't free like nothing.
Penny Loker. He really doesn't. Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, I guess they're gonna own all the Fox stuff soon. So maybe the Simpsons and
Vic, how do you
Kingdom
get
Hearts.
up to the next platform there?
You just gotta bounce off of the sides.
How do I get up there?
Bounce off of the sides. Just keep bouncing.
Sides of what?
Off the sides of those
there
things,
we
right? What's your favorite Disney game from the NES, SNES area, SNES era? Uncle Jay. Well, I loved Castle of Illusion, but that was a Genesis game from Sega. Mickey Mouse and Castle of Illusion. That looked like a little animated movie to me. And Aladdin was excellent as well too. That was
I like how it puts you back on the
old
last
Virgin
platform
game.
you were at.
Sydney K, is Lando in Episode 9 a good sign? Is this overdue? It's a great sign, but it might be too little too late. You know, I'm excited that he's going to be in there, but I am less enthused about the future of Star Wars after Episode 8 than I was before Episode 8. And I liked Episode 8. I liked the risk taking. I almost wish that was Episode 9. You guys know, you know what I mean? Like it would have been. There's an air of finality to Episode 8 that would have been a better transposition. Is that a word? If it was if it was put into.
Episode 8 does not inspire me with confidence in Lucasfilm and their future films.
Well,
that's the only Star Wars movie that didn't have production problems. So that's the one that they were like, this one is perfect. We don't need to mess with this one.
Right.
Like, that's the one that you didn't have a problem with?
Episode 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Last Jedi. Yeah.
Which, I mean, alone, it's a cool movie. There's a lot to enjoy in that movie.
But it's a bad Star Wars.
But it doesn't honor all of the stuff. So it's, and the more that you think about it and the more that you see it, at least for me, the more it kind of, it bugs you. So now I'm not as enthused and as excited, but I am very, very interested to see how J.J. Abrams responds and reacts and repositions, you know, after Snoke is gone and Luke is gone and Carrie Fisher is gone.
J.J. has never opened the mystery box in a satisfying way.
Yeah.
He makes good mysteries, but he's never answered the mystery and come to a conclusion for the mystery in a way that has ever satisfied anyone.
Jordan Cunningham asks, when does this game come out?
2014.
Well, on the PC in early access, but it came out yesterday on the Switch.
Yeah, it's been out since on the Xbox One and final version on the PC since last year, but it was in early access back in 2014.
Right, and I think the Switch is the only place you can play this console-wise right now, but I'm sure it's coming out.
No, it's on the Xbox One.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's PS4, but I know it's on the Xbox.
And it's amazing. I love it. I just went upside down. Say no more. Yeah, I'm going to be very addicted to this. You guys will get a full review of this when I can get past one level of it. When I can survive for more than 10 minutes at a time. So we're gonna try to get to the Death Lotus boss. We're gonna try to beat it.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, we got there before.
You got to a boss before?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
We did. It was a big plant that popped up everywhere. But thanks for the faith. You see what I get to deal with here?
I always try to instill you with confidence.
I love your realism. Just go back to bed, Lucas. All right, here we go. I'm upside down. I'm upside down. That never stops being cool. Okay. Look at the heat flourishes. I love that. Cool. Boop, boop, boop.
Question: favorite Star Wars games? That's from EMAC.
Great question. I actually really enjoyed Battlefront 2. I had issues like everybody else with the.
That's your favorite though, Vic?
It's a hard one. I loved the actual Battlefront 2 that Pandemic did. If I think back to my best memories with a Star Wars game, it was probably that. But I loved the X-Wing versus TIE Fighter games. I like the X-Wing games and the TIE Fighter games and X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. And I loved the first Force Unleashed. And I loved the Rogue Squadron games on the N64.
Yeah, Rogue Squadron would be my favorite.
Those were great.
The original N64 one.
Yeah. Even Shadows of the Empire was pretty cool. A little clunky.
It was really hard too.
Yeah. I think if I had to pick my favorite, it was Star Wars Battlefront 2 from Pandemic. But I really liked DICE's game. It was super fun, and I still go back to it every once in a while.
Which one did you say? Is Battlefront 2?
Mm-hmm. What's chats? What does everybody like? What's everybody's favorite Star Wars game?
People in the chat saying Dark Forces from Timberwolves.
Was great.
Dark Forces is pretty good, and now it's not canon anymore.
Yeah. Kyle Katarn, rest in peace. Ooh.
He got replaced by the memorable character Jyn Erso.
Jyn Erso?
Yeah.
She is memorable. I love Jyn Erso.
Tell me, Vic, what's her character?
Her character is she's the daughter of the guy that created the Death Star, and she feels like she's got to do right by what her father did, and she does. Yeah, absolutely.
She's dragged into it by the rebels.
Yeah,
she
but then
she
understands what her role in the Force is and what she's got to do, and she is the purveyor of hope. She is the person that sort of instills the idea that we can rise up against the Empire. She's incredibly important and a great character. And I thought the performance, the actor's name, I forget the actor's name, but she was great.
I'm not going to tell you.
I forget the actor. Felicity Jones. Yeah, she was terrific.
I disagree with you about
terrific. And she's a survivor as well.
No, she's not.
Absolutely.
Did you see the end of the movie?
Well, she survived all the way up until the end of the movie, and she was challenged with really crazy stuff to get to the end of the movie.
We never saw her do any of the Survivor stuff, though.
Absolutely, man. We saw her in the middle of a battle between I'm at the boss, by the way.
Oh, good job. I remember this part.
She survives and she rescues a kid, and she's tough as nails. She's got a good heart. It takes her a while to understand her role, and she does. And what happens to her father in front of her is heartbreaking and expertly performed. She's terrific. So I totally disagree with your characterization that she's meaningless.
I don't have a characterization for her because she doesn't have a character.
Oh man. Yes, she does. But I can't.
Neither does anyone else in that movie.
Oh my God. They do, but you have to see it more than once.
I've seen that movie like 4 times, Vic. I saw it twice at the theater.
Oh, I'm gonna get this. Oh, this frack. All right.
Samian says Jedi Outcast 2 is pretty great.
Yes.
Knights of the Old Republic from Adrian Leon.
Yes.
All good titles.
Yes.
That are all better than Rogue One.
Rogue One, fantastic movie.
Nope.
Gets better every time
Terrible
you see
movie.
it. I think everybody's on the same page with me. We're gonna try it. right, chat. We're gonna try this boss one last time. And there we go. I also loved Mars. What is it? Mars. Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah, he's great. And Ben. What's his last name?
I don't
Bad
know.
guy.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Ben Mendelsohn. Fantastic. Yeah.
But he's not the bad guy. The cartoon.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
That was a bit weird for sure, and the cartoon Leia was a bit weird.
That should not have been in the movie.
totally.
Darth Vader should not have been in
The Darth Vader sequence was fun. It was fun and bleak and awful.
No,
and
it wasn't
scary.
bleak.
Yes, it was.
It was look at how cool Darth Vader is, which is totally inappropriate for the tone of that ending of that movie. That would be like if you had Saving Private Ryan punctuated by...
No, man, because it leads right into 4, and it
no,
sets
it doesn't. Because in 4, he's an old man who can't even move.
It sets up the power of the moment and
like
what they were facing.
The ending of Saving Private Ryan.
I beat that boss, by the way.
If you had Saving Private Ryan end by cutting away to some random SS officer who hasn't been in the rest of the movie, doing something really cool and always cool to watch, is totally inappropriate for the ending of that movie.
Incredible movie. And I think everybody's on the same page with me, right? Actually, aging like a fine wine. The Ren. There you go. See? The Ren and I were together on this. Donnie Yen was awesome and was worth the ticket price alone.
I think all of
Fabish, absolutely.
All of the new Star Wars movies are going to be remembered very poorly.
No, Blade Blur. He agrees with Blake.
Yeah, it's a terrible film.
Blade
Blur's on my side, so I win.
Okay.
Are we done, or we keep going?
No, let's see what happens here. I beat a boss. Well done. Take the boss's power, or nuts, or an augment. Okay,
this thing looks like Eva from...
Okay,
Wall-E.
so mortar, or do I want nuts, or do I want basic attack, steal slightly? I think we're gonna take this mortar. Why not, right? Boom. I don't know how to use it. Oh, that's how you use it. All right. So I'm this is great. Okay, so now we go back. Do we save and quit? No.
Can you save and not quit?
Ah, so here we go. We go to different bases.
Well, like they have skeletons of bad guys up there.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Let's see another level here. Vile Visage. Take the nuts, Vic! So I had to take the mortar. I had to take the power. It shows you how evil, scary, and menacing Darth Vader is and why he's meant to be feared. I do agree with Blake. I didn't think Darth Vader scene... That was from Jordan Cunningham. Blade Blur says, I do agree with Blake. I didn't think the Darth Vader scene was necessary. Felt more like fan service.
Not only was it not necessary...
The Fixed Podcast. EPN is my favorite YouTube channel. That is very...
Yeah.
That's a huge statement. Thank you so much. You get one of those. That's incredible. Timberwolf, they will help you stand up to Bleak Blake. Yes. Bleak Blake.
I was so mad by the end of that movie.
Oh, dude.
Do you remember how mad I was when we left the theater?
Yeah, I know.
In the last shot of the movie is this ugly, awful-looking cartoon Princess Leia. I was so offended by that.
I do hope that they improve that, you know, because it is just technology, and that's one CG, you know, messing with that I wouldn't mind.
Oh, like a special edition version of it?
But they don't have to call attention to it. They just make the facial animation stuff better, you know? I would like to see that happen.
Her daughter looks exactly like her. Why didn't they just get her daughter?
Yeah, I agree.
And she's the right age, too.
Oh. Still, I love the flick, man.
Samian says he hasn't seen Rogue One. Don't watch it.
Oh, watch it.
Don't
watch it, Sammy,
Don't waste your
and
time.
it's on Netflix. So you know.
Don't waste your time.
Next week on EP Live, we'll talk about it, and you can pipe in.
You could spend that 2 hours watching something good, like Star Trek.
Oh, come on, dude. The first one from J.J. Abrams.
That's a better movie than Rogue One.
That's a good movie.
It's a better movie than The Force Awakens.
I'd say they're about equal.
No, it's better than The Force Awakens.
I'd say that. What? Force Awakens is...
I would say that Star Trek 2009 is better than The Force Awakens.
I'd say, you know what? I would say it's about equal with Force Awakens and Rogue One. That's what I would say.
Force Awakens is a better movie than Rogue One. I will give it that.
Oh, I see. So these are little... this is great. What fantastic design, man. This is an early access game that I think really benefited from that focus testing.
Yeah.
Because it's all precision, right? So.
But it's so weird that it's a roguelite game, that it's procedurally generated, because doing the precision thing is really hard.
I don't know if it's modularly created, like sections pop in and they can, right? I don't know if it's like every ledge.
I was curious about that, like how much of it is
Jesus
random.
Christ, this is hard. It's fantastic.
You gonna get that thing?
I think I'm just gonna try and get in there. Oh, Jesus! Wah,
Do you have to get that thing?
Okay, that's good. Returning to HQ, I'm dead. Dead. So dead. Have you played the game Immortal Redneck? No, I have not.
Sounds like a mildly offensive name.
Wow, I have not. It's also roguelite. Okay, got you, Blade Blur. Thank you, guys. I've been a fan of yours since G4. Thank you, Fix Podcast. You are the best. Incredible. Blake is channeling Scott Jones today. Yes, he does that sometimes. I was told the timeline in Solo was off. It was incorrect. Is that true? Oh boy, it's turned into Star Wars talk. I almost said Star Trek talk. It's turned into Star Wars talk. This could go on forever. Chat, love you guys. Thank you for joining us today. This was a great and very fun episode of EP Live. Make sure you go and check out Sorry to Bother You. Write that name down for that movie because you're going to forget it the second that this is over. Great flick. And I had a fun time today. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got EP Live coming back tomorrow, so please do come back tomorrow. We've got lots of other content for you to explore. And if you do and dig it, don't forget to hit subscribe and that little bell. And if you're so inclined, that sponsorship button. Thanks for watching, everybody. Play forever.